Yo, 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 welcome, welcome. You already know the business, man. It's on and popping. It is the session live. I'm your host, Frederick Whitlow II. Most of the people know me as Minister Fred, too. Don't ever call me Junior. That's just not cool. It's not cool, baby. It'll get you some serious trouble. For real, for real. So listen, excellent program today. Listen, I want to again say thank you for taking the time to tune in. Yo, this is the most transformative talk show you'll ever experience. Why? Because it's banana, straight up. And my guest, listen, my guest is a cool cat. Yo, this dude right here, I mean, artist, I mean, game changer like never before. So anyway, you'll learn more about it when we get back from this music video because you know I'm a hog mob fan. My man Fonz Carter got a song, man. It's like, you know, I'm tripping on the realness, stuck in the realness. We're gonna have a live conversation with my guest, and you will now understand once we get in this conversation what it's about. So don't forget, you already know I do this every time, every Saturday, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you're on travel like a lot of folks, you can also catch us on Monday nights, 7:30 p.m. Central. Now listen, enjoy this joint. We're gonna come right back. Make sure you tell 7 friends you know how I get down. And not 1, not 2, not 4, not 5, 7, baby. Because it's about completion. And when we get back, you're gonna hang out with my homie. All right, we'll be right back. The session. Bible beats and bars, bro.
Amherst police arrested Alfonso Carter Saturday in what they call a major drug bust. Undercover detectives watched him, then obtained a search warrant for his hotel and his car.
Here we go. Be kind to me, Lord. I'm in deep trouble. They found a stash box welded adjacent to my muffler. Raided the spot and found bricks in abundance. Wrapped securely in my duffel. You sent me numerous signs, heeded to none of them. Pig had me captivated by them numbers. Big headed up in that baby bin, stunting the price for the wife. Cost me a little bit of nothing. Jew bangs hang up under that chinchilla stunting. Partying hard, never mind repercussion. Shout it out, hanging on. She knows that I love her. Intuition got her fishing. She sensed there's others. Late night, she lay tight under the covers, trying to figure rather or not to wild out over rubbish. She found in a range, stashed next to the numbers. So naturally, the relationship struggled. I got you stuck off now I'm stuck in this cell, waiting for Prince. But down this road before I know how this ends. 3 bricks, 60 stacks, I'm looking at 10, a 15. Depending if them boys step in, they do you filthy with the point system. Prison industrial complex. Yeah, shout out to the Clintons. But anyway, here come an officer with some cuss playing good cops. Hell, Fonz, I got you stuck off. They mug me, print me. Dehydrated stomach empty, got the white lips. Mind wandering what a wife is. She back in Florida. Unaware of this horror, I assured her that I'd be back home by the morning. Why wouldn't I? My stash box perplexed plenty cops. The high end up here stuck wallowing and it's not twisted. When they get those 3 bricks back from ballistics, they gon' know I was the plug with those chemistry, all those crystals. My stomach turning. In my mind, I hear that sermon Pastor Howard as he hollers, talking about the greater power and how the enemy comes to destroy and devour. As I lie on that cold bench, dreaming about a shower, interrupted by a cop. Hey, coffee, cigarettes? Listen here, detective. Take this as no disrespect, but mama love. Didn't raise a snitch. I can see where it's going. I can see just what you're doing. In the AM, my wifey arrived. Courtesy of friendly skies, Mom Duke showed that baggage, clean tears in the eyes, and she gave her that mama's hug.
It be alright, I take you back to the telly. Baby girl, I know you tired. Spoke to him yesterday, he called it tonight at 5.
Meanwhile, I'm back in the county, draped in the latest vines, skippies and jumpsuits, trying to assassinate my pride like they did Nat Turner when they hung him from them rides. Uncle Steve told me this day come. Matter of time when the universe knocks, might as well let it inside, take it like a man. Be purified by that fire, don't be like one of those cowards that try to duck and hide. Pray to God, action to be your ears, be your eyes, be your guide. Nephew, I'm telling you, be surprised. That's what I did. Homie resented how I lived. That bit was a blessing. I'm about to shine like a wrestler. The realness, the realness, the realness, the realness, the realness.
But I went to see him after he got arrested for that drug bust in Amherst. I believe I went with his wife. And I felt so bad for her. She was from North Carolina, and she didn't really know anyone here.
Yo, welcome back. Welcome back to the session live. I'm your host. You already know the business, Minister Fred, too. Don't call me Junior. That's how we get down. And shout out to everyone taking the time. Hey, Professor, let's go ahead and bring in my special guest all the way around the world. And I is none other than JustCordell. What's up, fam? Welcome to the show, baby.
What's up, bro? How we doing?
I'm good, fam. I'm good. How are you?
Man, I'm wonderful, bro. So excited, man, to be a part of the show, Doc. It is on and popping. I'm excited, bro.
Me too, man. Listen, folks. Listen. The backstory. I'm gonna give you a quick backstory. We're gonna get in because my man, you got this like this has been one in the making, Professor. This has been one in the making, baby. So listen, met this brother, shout out to Urban D as a homie from back in the day, MC. He has a 2-3 day conference and he does it now. It's a tour that travels. It's called Flavor Fest. I met this brother, man, at Flavor Fest initially, and then I started the Grammys. I saw him at the Grammys, then I saw him. Then he's in the Stella. He'll nominate. I mean, bro, listen, you can't get it in, man. What's up, man? Welcome to the show.
Man, just honored to be here, bro. Man, you be everywhere, man. They gonna have to start calling you Wi-Fi because you just connected like that.
Fuck it. Yo. Well, listen, I know who you are, and I've had the privilege of me and Professor. Shout out to my man, Professor X was there, the whole crew, DB Real Music, whole bunch of the cats. We were all together. But this is what we do. We really start out with just 3 fun facts about who you are, things you enjoy before we get into this music game and we start talking about your crazy transformative story, man, and how you got into this, yo. It's bananas. So 3 fun facts about who JustCordell is outside all of the stuff we're gonna talk. Number 1, fun fact, something about you, gotta share.
I am a youth pastor, huh? Yeah. So
did y'all hear that? Yo, he's not only smooth, but he a youth pastor. Golly.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna talk about a youth pastor. All right. Number 2.
Husband and dad all in one, you know what I'm saying? That they come together.
Okay. That's dynamic duo. That's a combo. And
Yeah.
3.
And I'm a diehard Auburn fan. Like you'll never meet a bigger Auburn fan than me. Never.
Okay, all right. So listen, you're an Auburn fan. I live in Alabama, bro. We live in Alabama, around the world, and Alabama, Auburn, that's a real situation.
Real deal situation.
Tennessee, oh Lord, oh my gosh. In the South is a serious situation.
Yeah,
now,
man, friendships are lost during that battle, man.
and I'm like, yo, this is bananas. So when I moved here, I'm like, yo, this is not NFL, this is not NBA. Like sports, college sports, bro.
It's different.
Bigger than life in the state of Alabama. Why is that?
Man.
We hear why?
It's tradition, bro. I mean, it's bragging rights. It's tradition. It's like when you born, you pick a side, man, and you got to stay there. You know. So yeah, you got to stay there, Doc.
You come in Alabama, you either are or you aren't.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
That's the question.
You for real. That's like, listen, when I moved here from the north, it was like, yo, they were like, are you an Auburn fan of Alabama? I'm like, nah, I don't get into that part. I don't even get into
You go
that.
to church, they'll ask you Alabama or Auburn before they ask if you saved.
They was like, yo, hold up, bro. This is
trying to figure out if you work this conversation.
I love it. All right, so let's get back. So do you have a favorite scripture that you live by, or that's like it's like a lifeline for you? And if so, what is it?
Definitely, man. It's Galatians 4:20, hands down. that I'm crucified with Christ. Nevertheless, I live. Yet not I, but Christ live within me. And it's just a daily reminder for me that man, the life that I now live, because He gave it all up for me. My daily walk, my daily approach to how I love people, how I treat people,
Wow.
my goals, my wants, my wills, it's all surrendered to Him. And so that's the scripture that I live by. It's Galatians 2:20, and it's a daily reminder that man, we have to crucify our flesh, crucify our wants to what He wants. And so, man, that's my scripture that I live by, bro.
I love it. So no, so listen, I gotta ask you, do you have a quote or a montage that you live by in your everyday practical that may not necessarily be a spiritual thing or a spiritual principle?
Uh, Man, it'd be a few of them, man. One big one that I'm on right now, man. Shout out to my pastor, Pastor Mike Jr. And it's really been helping me shape how I see stuff in life, even with people. And he would always say, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And so, just a daily walk to say, man, okay, how much do I care about people? How can I show them this in a way that I can help influence their life, influence decisions that they make, and influence them to get closer to God. So that's a big one for me.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. And you know what's really cool, man? I'm gonna tell you what's cool, just Cordell, is that you're a young cat doing this, man. Like, so you're a youth pastor? Is that what it, your
Yeah,
youth?
man.
Okay, okay. So
Yeah.
what led you down the road? Well, no, let me go back. Let me go back. Let's do the backstory because we also
Okay.
want people need to know how did you get to who be just Cordell? What's your backstory? You from the South? Um, what was your
Yeah.
favorite thing like? The dynamics? You know what I mean? Okay,
Yeah.
go.
So man, I grew up in church my entire life, man. Like my entire life, I went to church. And when I was going at that point in time, it was a place where I found love, where I found peace, where I found joy. Because necessarily, most of the time, we weren't getting that at home. I had a single mom who was just struggling to raise us. You know what I'm saying? And so, church was a release for me, man.
Wow.
And I fell in love with the Lord. I fell in love with like just everything about church, like the people. Like I grew up in that.
Wow.
I was on the step team. You know what I'm saying? Like
Wow.
everything you can think of that dealt with church, the choir, I was in it. And I went to that place for release. And I can remember, like when I was getting ready to graduate high school, I was like, man, I just want to get as far as away from, you know what I'm saying, the crib, you know what I'm saying, it's possible because a lot of hurt and stuff was there. And
Right.
so I was searching for brotherhood. I was searching for, you know what I'm saying, all of the stuff that I didn't have at home, you know what I'm saying? Because me and my family, we was a tight knit group, but it was just some stuff, like that just went on that wasn't
Okay.
wasn't comfortable or hard to deal with. So the easiest thing to do is to run from that. And so I went to the military, got in all kinds of trouble, bro. When I say all kinds of trouble, bro, and I found myself in this place, Fred. I don't know if you've been there, Doc. One of
Uh,
them ones, this, one of them. Lord, if you get me out of this.
all the way to
I was,
the edge, like
bro. I was all the way in California, bro. I had joined the Marine Corps all the
man.
way in California, dog. And
Paris
yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Paris Island, from Paris Island to
Yes,
Camp Pendleton, California. And so, man, I was out there on my own, not going to church, got in so much trouble because I was just dealing with the problems I was running away from, like the struggles we was facing at home. And all that catch up with you if you don't deal with it. It's gonna deal with you. And so, man, I found myself in the cell crying out to God, in like one of the worst situations ever. And man, he was faithful. I told him, man, hey, you get me out of this one. It didn't happen overnight, but over time, man, it's getting back to Birmingham, getting back to my roots, truly finding the God that I went to go look for my entire life, and it changed my life forever.
I want to go to this song, Just Cordell, and it's come to be it's become for me, and even when I share this with a lot of artists, because I'm in the mix like you. Bizzle has a song with featuring Miles Minnick and Fat Man. DJ, and it says we ain't taking no L's, no L's. And when you go through life like what and just what the little bit you share without having to go too deep, when you have gone through that kind of trauma and you are now in a situation where you have escaped without dealing with it, your life is full of L's. You know what I mean? It's like L here, L there, L there. And it sometimes the only out is God, you know what I mean? Or having like you had that moment where you commune with him. You was like, okay, you get me out of this one, yo, I ain't ever coming back. You know,
Yeah,
and a lot of people don't come out, especially going in military, PTSD,
bro. Yeah.
depression,
And I
all
dealt with it.
you know, I have a brother that was in the Marines, and then a lot of good friends of mine, and some made it, some didn't. Some
Yeah.
back, and they still not back, if you know what I mean. So let's get
Understood.
this right. We'll be right back. My special guest, friend and homie, you already know the business, JustCordell. Here it is, Bizzle, featuring Miles Minnick and Fat Man. Let's go. No L's. The session live.
Welcome, valued customer.
Mercy, know it so well. Could've wrote this from a cold cell. Now I'm praying on the floor of my hotel. Riding on the devil, taking no L's. He said, don't do it cause it won't sell. Now look, we ain't taking no L's. God say gold and it won't fail. Now look, we ain't taking no L's. What did you think? I run dry when my supply is the king. I run high, deny and sign with the beast. I wouldn't ride or die for what I believe. Please, you might could try me and see what you think I'd like for 500 G's. When I could get by and still I provide for my seed, never having to feed yours when mine wouldn't eat. Real one, play it for a hater. All day, rub it in their face like makeup. Hit the block with the rock like a layup. Ever since no hate dropped the stock, been well. I never gotta sell out. Trust God, you ain't gotta go the hell route. Everybody with the bag and you just might get it. But it's God on money and you just might miss it. Let's go. Mercy, know it so well. Could've wrote this from a cold cell. Now I'm praying on the floor of my hotel. Riding on the devil, taking no L's. They said don't do it cause it won't sell. Now look, we ain't taking no L's. God say gold and it won't fail. Now look, we ain't taking no L's.
GOM and we glow timing. Going way up like gas prices under Joe Biden. I got God in my soul climbing. If the devil go run up on me, I'ma clothesline him. Clutch moments and I don't choke. I ain't taking no L's like I don't smoke. Whoa, doing bangers for the lost souls. I keep going like the future city fitness, but he won't close. Told him I ain't taking no L's. Holy Spirit knocking repeatedly, ringing bells. I was running from him, I wasn't afraid of hell. Now we laying hands on the managers at hotels. The Holy Spirit just fails. Shit, this wrong word, that's a knee slapper. Lie on me again, you a recapper. Stick to the vine, I'm a tree sapper. Stay on my head like a ski hazard.
Mercy, know it so well. Could've wrote this from a cold cell. Now I'm praying on the floor of my hotel. Riding on the devil, taking no L's. They said don't do it cause it won't sell. Now look, we ain't taking no L's. God say gold and it won't fail. Now look, we ain't taking no L's. God over money, God over money, God over money, God over money, God over cash, God over cash, God over money, God over money. It ain't hard, all you gotta do is trust God. It ain't hard, all you gotta do is trust God. It ain't hard, all you gotta do is trust God. It ain't hard, all you gotta do is trust God. Another level, we gon' ride on the devil. What? Another level, we gon' ride on the devil now. Another level, we gon' ride on the devil. Let's go. Another level, we gon' ride on the devil. Oh, we go to work. We go to work. We go to work. We go to work now. We go to work. We go to work. We go to work. God over money now.
Money now. God over money now. Bring him back. Bring it back. JustCordell. What's happening?
What's up, brother?
We ain't taking no L's.
Not one L, Doc.
Hey, welcome back to the session live. My man JustCordell in the building. Yours truly, Minister Fred, too. Talking about kingdom business, kingdom ministry, kingdom music. Pastor Cordell, JustCordell to you. But right now, we go get back in. So listen, man, what are you most passionate about right now? So, you know, you've been through a serious transformative moment with God and in life, really, because if you do military, that's a real one right there anyway. But what are you most passionate about? Talk to the folk, man. What are you most passionate about?
Right now, man, it's youth, man. We are living in this day and age where we have a generation that's one, not afraid of anything, and two, not gonna fake anything. Now, when that generation gets a hope of the one true living God, then we have a generation that not only can change a city, but change a state, change a country. And I think that's Romans 8:28 all over, bro. Is this the sons and daughters of God rising up? You know what I'm saying? That's answering the cry of all the creation that's groaning for them to rise up and take dominion over this earth. And so that's my passion right now, bro, is just to pour in everything I got to that next generation.
So with that being said, like, so you're youth pastor, you're kicking it with Pastor Mike Jr. You're doing a lot of great things. How did that come about, man? How did that whole combination, man? That
So,
you know what I mean? That's a banana kind of combination, bro. Because both of
man,
y'all
it was
like
a faith journey, bro. It was a
crazy.
legit faith journey. I had been messaging like Pete, like he had always been my goat. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody from my city doing everything you can ever dream of. He had always been my goat. Some family situations end up pulling us in. I had me and my wife were just in a place, and I was like, "Yo, you pick what church we go to. We just gonna visit, and then wherever we land." And she was like, "All right, we're gonna go visit Rock City." And bro, I was lost. Like it was absolutely amazing, like to be there, and to see a generation and like I can like to see us. You know what I'm saying? To be able to pour in there and like man, to have somebody with such a heart, with a passion for people, man, like he is absolutely incredible. And so I was working this this actual job. I was working at the Honda plant, and one day Pastor Darius, man, he's immaculate. It's actually Pastor Mike's brother. But he was preaching, and man, he was talking about this domesticated faith. And in the middle of service, Doc, I heard the Lord say, "Quit your job and start coming to serve." And bro, when I say it was the scariest thing ever, like I text my wife, Fred. Look, I send her a text like I feel like the Lord just told me to quit my job. She texts me back and say he told me the same thing. I said,
What?
no, that ain't God then, because if both of us can't quit and not
We
have no income, but no, she was saying no. He told me you was gonna have to quit your job, and so man, we went through 6 months of me just going up to the church every day, just serving for, you know what I'm saying, everything I had there. Like I was showing up like I worked there. I was in staff meetings like I was on staff. And then man, January, Pastor Mike, man, put me on staff, and bro, I'm just thankful that I get to really walk fully in purpose in what God called me to do.
wow, that what I'm excited about is first of all, thanks for sharing that because I think a lot of people who understand that God is a real person, he's a real spirit. This dude is like he can do anything, but we stop letting him do all things.
Yeah,
We say, God can heal you, God can do that, God can do this, that, and that. However, maybe he may not want to do this for me, and I
yeah.
the fact that I read this book. The gentleman wrote a book, Mr. Frank Williams. He wrote a book, and one of the principles was he went from walking and believing by faith to execute
hmm
faith. You
That's so
executed.
good. Yeah,
Listen, Juicy man is in this book. This dude came from rough sides of the mountain too, Doc, and a
yeah,
powerful brother doing great things in our community and really just great things in the lives of young people. And so when you said that, it's like, yo, to get a revelation from God, your wifey is on board. That's first of all, that's bananas. Because wifey,
yeah.
like, who gonna pay these bills? That's
Yeah,
usually the
it was
deal.
uncomfortable, Doc. I
Yep.
think in that season, I'm gonna tell you what I did learn, Fred.
What's that?
Because a lot of times we say, "Hey, we believe in Jehovah Jireh, who's a provider."
Come on.
And for a long time, coming from the military, you don't miss a check. You know what I'm saying? And so, and so now being in a place where like I really have to lean on him to be Jehovah Jireh, and for him to prove that in that season, like it just built my faith and just made it stronger. So, man, it was a good season for us.
So now you're a youth pastor. You're doing great things. How did you get into the music? Because as an artist, if you look up Just Cordell Cordell, but all together as one word instead of two.
Mm-hmm.
Um, how did you get in? How did you go from that, or How did you get into the music thing, man? Real talk. 'Cause that's like,
So man, I had been writing music even before I left for the military. I used to always write music, and there was a popular like in-state artist by the name of the Devil Killer, and I used to write some songs. You know, hey, you know him, okay? Yeah, he was actually our step instructor,
okay,
and then him and Short T used to coach
Short
me up a
T.
little.
You listen. You tell Short T you watching this now. Yo, Short T. Yo,
That's my guy.
that's OG. That's a goat back there. You know what I mean? In the KK.
Yeah, him. I was influenced by him, Big Prophet.
Yeah, big.
Um, yeah, man. So, DPB, like I
Oh,
know all them guys.
oh my
So we
God.
was on Hydrate campus tours.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not sure if you're familiar. Yeah, so
I am.
yeah, man. Yeah, man. And so they pretty much brought me up. I used to write music, and man, I used to Short T was the first CD I ever got, like that was gospel hip hop. And I was like, bro, I can do this. And so I started writing music for TDK, and he had like one of these huge bangers that, you know what I'm saying, I was part of writing that. And when I came back from the military, Hydrate Campus was like, yo, you know what I'm saying, you want to start doing that? I'm still in these streets, man. I was living a double life back then, doc. But nah, man, I had some brothers who really challenged me and called me higher. You know what I'm saying? And really was like, bro, if you gonna walk this out, walk it out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be steps you're gonna have to make. It's gonna be adjustments in life you're gonna have to make.
Yeah.
And so the sanctification process, they was a big part of that. And so, yeah, man, shout out to them.
Yeah, that's my people, man. You go DP. Oh man, DP. I'm like, what? If it's so funny because I brought him here for a New Year's Eve party. We turned it out up here. We turned the studio into a straight Christian club, man. It was crazy. And
Yeah,
Short D, man, he's a coach, man. Went down there, hung out with his fam. He's doing great things
yeah,
in the community. That's right. That is so crazy, son. Small world. That's why you have to
yeah,
tune in.
bro.
You don't know who you gonna get up in his feet. You know what I mean? So listen, um, so now you're doing music. You're back in the circle where people are loving on you and pouring into you now. What was one
Mhm.
of the changing moments for you? I would say probably when you knew, okay, I want all in. I want to do all in for God. What was it for you?
Um, Hydrate Campus Tours, man. I tell you, bro, it's a guy by the name of Tim Beck. Um, I would go, and one time I think he kind of knew, but he didn't know. And I was like, yeah, man, I'm getting ready to write this song about this, write this song about this. That night, that whole night set it up because I was like, I'm finna get ready to write this song about this, write a song about that. He's like, man, you should probably write a song about hypocrites, man. Like I think and like it cut, bro. Like it was one of them. What? You know what I'm saying? He was like, you should probably write songs about hypocrites. And so I didn't even want to perform that night, bro. Like I was like, bro, it was really a challenge. Like, bro, what you gonna do? And so, man, that night I saw, and that was like my first one back. I saw about 300 students get saved, pouring out their heart at the altar. I was like, bro, like it's too important and it's too delicate for me to play around with this. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't a platform, it's an altar. You feel me? And so if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna give it everything I got, and I'm gonna give him everything I got. And so I think that was a life changing moment for me, dog.
Wow. So listen, we got to go to this one here. And then we got to talk about your music. We got to get in, folks. Your boy, man, I'm a fan, and I just, man, I'm coming on later on, not knowing he know all the people I know. Oh my goodness, Lord have mercy. But I want to go to, and then we're gonna talk about your journey through your music. Let's go to. I think we want to do. Let's do your song. Remember, pay it forward. Remember that. Tell us a little bit about pay it forward because it sounds like this is a good moment to feature your first one of your first joints. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
What's
that's
up?
dope, man. Paying It Forward is a pretty dope track. It's just saying, man, like everything that we got, all the grace we've been given, you know what I'm saying? Like how people disciple me, bro. Pay it forward, bro. You know what I'm saying? Give back to that next generation. And the actual cool thing is that song, Caleb Mitchell is actually on that song when you look it up on iTunes, but I just couldn't get him on the video. We just ain't have time. But Paying It Forward is an amazing track. And that's the joint, man.
Let's go then. Hey, Professor, to put them on. You already know the business. Session live. JustCordell. You pass it. Banging artist. Salute. We'll be right back.
So what you want me to play?
Man, just get up there and play something.
You know, ain't nobody like really show me how to do this. Like, it wasn't no big brother. Like, we took a lot of L's, but now we know. I'm paying it for. Couple niggas that I gotta put my foot on, mellow type freedom, so I got the hood on. When you know you grow, ain't scared to show this bad body off like Lizzo. Found it safe in the moat to the council. We want G's, but don't want counsel. Honesty is proof, and truth in the room. We step, we ain't dancing around to choose discipline today. A disappointment gon' find you tomorrow. I still talk my block, I'ma play my part, and no weapon that phone. You probably should study more than you rap, and it's best to only say what he said. Instead of providing a good stage performance, you should probably provide for your family. I know time can heal some hell of a scars. I pray to my life, leave a hell of a mark. I'm big boogie on in the rocks. I pray to my scatter the block. My schedule is full, but I go they won't. I find my strength in the joy of the Lord. If my bros don't know where to start, I'm paving the way and I'm paying it for. I got so much on me, guess what they been waiting for? Two places I hate to go, out my way and back and forth. Got a family, gotta know me on the waiting list before. Blessed to be a blessing, we just pay the way and pay it for.
You don't even know who you is.
I know time can heal some hell of a scars. I pray to my life, leave a hell of a mark. I'm big boogie on in the rocks. I pray to my demons, they scatter the block. My schedule is full, but I go they won't. I find my strength in the joy of the Lord. If my bros don't know where to start, I'm paving the way and I'm paying it for. I got so much on me, guess what they been waiting for? Two places I hate to go, out my way and back and forth. Got a family, gotta know me on the waiting list before. Blessed to be a blessing, we just pay the way and pay it for. I'm paying it for.
No More Dirty TV show, hosted by Minister Fred 2, airing the cleanest and dopest music videos in the industry every Wednesday and Friday at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on the No More Dirty YouTube channel. We got clean, positive Christian hip hop and urban music for your viewing and listening pleasure. We also have music video exclusives, interviews, ciphers, life lessons, and more. Make sure to follow us at Minister Fred 2, at No More Dirty Inc., and at No More Dirty Radio Show. For more information, email us at info@nomoredirty.org or call 256-698-9749. The No More Dirty TV Show. Connect with us. Tune in.
Ooh, I love it. Oh, bring my man back. I'm about that double bass, man. That 808 plus that drop. Hey, what's up?
What's up, bro?
That was dope, man. That was kind of cool. The concept, man. It was you paying it forward, but it's you really are being a blessing because that's where you were. The paying it forward is pretty dope.
Yeah.
Where'd that come from? I mean, what made you go that route? And that was pretty dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I think a lot of times, if you don't have like somebody kind of guiding you in that way, at that time I didn't. I just felt I was just doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so we'll get to playing our own song, tune our own horn, and we won't have anybody to kind of get direction. And so once I realized, like, look, man, you pouring into the next you speaking to the next you
Yeah.
investing in the next you, and so paying for it.
And I love that because and what's funny is I was a youth pastor for several years too, bro.
Oh, man.
And that was it. That keeps you vibrant, man. It keeps you connected when you understand that the church will never grow to its greatest potential if the youth are not actively doing what they do at 11, 10, 12, 15, 30, 25. If you don't stunt, they listen, that they ain't supposed to be you. If you 35,
Man, what?
supposed to be you. They're supposed to be
Yeah.
10 running around. But as long as they know the Lord, man, let them run around with Jesus, baby. You don't run around with that's for sure. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So listen, we gotta get in on this thing, man. So understanding that, what's your goal for your music, man, as an artist? Now you gave us the backstory, life, ministry. Now,
Mhm.
what's your goal as an artist?
I want to release heaven, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be that answered prayer. You know what I'm saying? To let it be on earth as it is in heaven. I want to
Right.
release music that uplifts, that you know what I'm saying, releases joy, peace in the earth. You know what I'm saying? All the fruits of the spirit. Like I want my music to be something that inspires other people, not to follow me, but to follow Christ. You know what I'm saying? And so that's my biggest goal, bro. Like um, everything else that come with it, you know, Matthew 6:33 says, "Seek ye first the kingdom, all his righteousness, all these things will be added." And so I feel like as long as I'm seeking him, as long as I'm lifting him up, let him do the drawing, everything else will come, bro.
I love that. I
Yeah.
love the fact that you understand that success is from the perspective of humility. No matter
Yeah.
how big you get, if you just stay humble, man, the level of the largeness or the expansion that God's expands your territory is just more territory.
Yeah.
That's it. It's just more territory to give him glory. And I tell all
Hmm.
I work in public housing, so I'm the guy, the youth guy in housing authority. So I'm that guy, right? And I had a
Yeah.
young brother got out, a brother got out today. Um, he was in the Boys and Girls Club. I knew him from different settings. And today he called me. He called me yesterday, but he called me today and he was like, I'm on the soup, Mr. Whitlow, and I'm on my way, man. I'm walking. He had to walk and pay his time and pay off what he had. Oh, I picked him up. He was so excited about being free. And he was like, man, I was locked up all these months, and every day he was reading through the Bible and he got a hold to listening to some Christian hip hop. And he said, Mr.
Yeah,
Willow,
man.
I got that from you, man. You used to come in the Boys and Girls Club, me freestyling, and we cussing, you ain't cussing. And it's the payback. It's like paying it
Yeah.
for just what you said. And like today, bro, got his ID, he good to go. I mean,
Let's go.
he's ready. And so
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it on this evening. It's gonna be on and popping. And it's
Man,
just
that's
next.
so dope, man.
And so you never know what you're doing, Just Cordell, is you're setting a pathway and a trajectory for some kid or for many young people that's going to be like, you are going to be the GOAT. You're going to be the only Christ. You're going to be the only Yeshua the Christ that they see in a world
Hmm.
that does not even recognize, or better yet, give credit to a higher power like that we know to be Christ. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Today, I still
man.
go to church because no one in the family does church. Like that reality is bananas, bro.
Yeah.
You know. So what's your
Man.
approach, man, as an artist? And we're gonna talk about. I want to talk about your style because I love your style. That was the first thing I caught you before I even met you. I heard your music, and then I saw you at the Grammys and saw you at Flavor Fest and this and that. We want to talk about those accolades, but what is it about this music that transforms lives through your style?
It's his word, bro. Like it ain't got nothing to do with like me. I think as artists, bro, we vessels. You know what I'm saying? And so music is a platform that the enemy has used for so long to
Yeah.
negatively impact people. You know what I'm saying? To negatively impact generations of people. And
Yes.
so what I want to do as much as possible is implement his word. You know what I'm saying? Like God, he said that I exalt my word above my name. And
Come on.
so if I can put that in a place to where like they can hear from him in a way that's relative to them, in a way that's uplifting, in a way that's inspiring, then I mean that's the whole thing. Most of the time I just turn the beat on and I'm like, bro, okay. If I catch a vibe, then I'm like, all right, let me try and find a word and wrap around what I'm hearing or what I'm seeing. And that's pretty much how the Lord speaks to me when I'm writing. And so, man, I just want to be a vessel of a platform that the Lord uses to, extend reaches to, some of our urban community and anybody who will hear it, honestly, bro.
You got to talk about this ICE, I
Oh
period
yeah,
period E. Man, I think that was the first video that really caught me. And I was like,
Yeah.
and then DB Real was like, yo, that dude, man, he good people. And then some other people I was in some conversations. They said, man, you heard this cat kind of like got an urban vibe, but I'm like, yo, all right, send me something. You know what I mean? So tell us about introduce your song, and then we're gonna go to that. And we're gonna come back. We got some more. Y'all don't get it twisted.
Yes.
Session
This
live.
is Ice. ICE. It changed everything, and this is pretty much the testimony of my life. And so, man, I hope y'all enjoy it.
There you go.
I was up at the crack of dawn every Sunday, putting a mask on. I'm blessed if they ask me how I'm doing. Miss Scott, it was big, but I felt love when she hugged me. I felt joy when they sing. In this place, I feel God. So every week at the altar, scared to walk out them doors. Cause Jesus, you cool, but you can't come where I'm going. I know it's hell at the crib, and the power might not be on. Matthew 5 hit different when real candles is burning. When the God I came to see finally came for me. So when the God I came to see finally came for me, it changed everything. Hey, yeah. It changed everything. It changed everything. It changed everything. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He changed. I got out of my mama's house, so careless my whereabouts. I'm free. I don't see God at all. Even though the peace was false, but it sure felt good. Mama was faithfully faithful, even though it seemed you never showed up. After this deployment, I turned 20. I got all of this money. Week nights to drink myself in a coma. Living life on the edge. I'm living life what I feel. I lost myself in my head. Like, how the hell I get here? They want to throw me away. I lost my heart for that flame. I found myself in the cell. I could have fought, but I ran. Cowards can't come home, but then you showed up. I didn't think that you come so close to jump on that edge. You showed me how beautiful that view was. I still got out with my honors. Lord, I knew it was you. Like I knew that I was new, but if I knew what I knew, I would have started with you. I wouldn't have argued with you. I found the God I couldn't meet in a pew. When the God I came to see, ooh, finally came for me. So when the God I came to see finally came for me, it changed everything. Said it changed everything. Said it changed everything. 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 When God I came to see finally came for me. So when the God I came to see finally came for me, it changed everything. Yeah. It changed everything. Yeah.
I love that joint. Bring my man in, JustCordell, man. It changed everything. I said, oh,
Yeah. Oh, I see. I hear the vocals, Fred. Okay, Minister
I'm
Fred.
trying to keep up with you. I'm trying to keep up with you, sir. Listen, yo, you know what I really like about that video? I love all of the different things. It's all the like the cryptic time and the like you run time and then you here and then you there and it's pretty dope, man. I think that's without God, we're always running. We're running, trying to
Hmm.
having grasp something that he's like, stop running, I'm right here, and it's just
Yep.
like it takes everything, you know what I mean? And it's not
Hmm.
until he really sees you and you understand he sees you. But man, kudos to you
Yeah.
for that one, man. And I love it because it's authentic. It's not like,
Yeah.
some FX here, effects and this and that here. And like it's just like, this dude's going through it. Like, there's a lot going on here, you
Yeah,
know.
man. And what I realized, bro, is like when the Bible says that we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. And that was the first time I actually sat down and like thought about my life and was like, man, I'm gonna write a song. And so, man, and just thinking through like how faithful the Lord was, even when I was running through all those different phases of my life.
Yeah.
Like it really changed everything about my life, and I really found, that the God that I went to church to see, the God I went and Grandma told me about, like it took all that for me to see Him for myself.
Yeah, well, kudos to you, man, and much success, man, in what you're doing. Let me do this. I want to let the folk know what we got going on, and then I do have a couple more questions, and we gotta talk about that. Remember the moon, bro, and
Oh
then we
yeah,
got big news you got to share with the folk too. But
oh
uh,
yeah.
tuning in and checking us out, folk. Don't forget you to make sure you check us and Lock and Load every Friday night. We do the music video show called the No More Dirty TV Show. If you like 106 in Park, if you like Big Tig in the Room Basement, you like all of that stuff, you're gonna love No More Dirty TV because we give you the dopest, the cleanest, it's off the chain music videos. We gonna have to definitely add your the stuff we about to talk in. And oh my god! So it's every Wednesday night, every Friday night, 7:30 p.m. Central. Listen, just you need to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm just saying, don't trip. No more dirty inc. No more dirty ink. Everything no more dirty. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube channel, blah blah blah. All right. Then on Saturday you get what you got. That's my homie. You remember my homie? You remember my homie? That's Professor X, man.
Oh yeah, man, the guy, man, the goat, huh?
I'm gonna have him come up here on the stage in a second before we get up out of here, so you can just do the real. But every
Yes,
Saturday,
sir.
2 p.m. Central Standard Time, it is the talk show. But we really these down to earth. This is because you see these guys like JustCordell on the stages, and we're gonna talk about that Stella, man, and the stuff you've been getting into a whole bunch of stuff, brother. But you see them on the stages, you see them, all of this and all of that. But these are the conversation that you go, I wonder what it was like before he got to that, or where he is and what he's doing now. So that's every Monday night, 2 p.m. Central Standard. Every Saturday afternoon at 2 p.m. And then if you're on travel, because we have a lot of people that check for us, and that's on Monday nights at 7:30 p.m. And then on Sundays, man, you get the boom bap, no more dirty radio. Everything's no more dirty. Y'all should know that by now. We do G93. That's on at 5 p.m. on Sunday. Then at 6 p.m. we up 103. You already know we beat them up. We beat them up with the gospel, baby. And they be like, yo, what's good? All day long. 6 p.m. on We Up 103.1. And then you got to switch the channel, brother. 103. You doing too much over there, brother. And then after that, and then on Monday we go worldwide with envision-radio.com, 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. And then of course you go check out the website nmdinc.org, or we're on Spotify, Anchor, all of that stuff. All right. So let me back in the building with the honorable R&P legend, doing big things from the hip hop
Oh
to
Lord.
sing vocally, give him some of that raspy, cut down Southern country grammar. You already know it's my man, Just Cordell, and that's what it
Yes,
is.
sir.
Back, baby. So listen, talk about this. We got to give him this single. We got to get to the juicy piece, right? So I'm trying to get
Got you, bro.
baby, because you do this new stuff. Oh my god! So what's up with the history behind Remember the Moon?
Man, remember the moon basis from Matthew 5:16, where it tells us to let your light so shine so they may see your good works but glorify the Father which is in heaven. And I think about just a time of like, man, that I remember when I didn't know this, Fred. Look, they laugh at me when I say this. I did not know for a long time till about 4 or 5 years ago when I wrote the song, that when you see the moon at night, that it's only reflecting the light that the sun gives off. And so you mean to tell me that the moon can be out at night and somebody on the other side of the world is seeing that because the sun. And so it just gave me a revelation of, man, like we are supposed to reflect the light of the sun into the earth. And so that in the dark places of some music industries, in the dark places of the misery that we see in this world, in the dark places of all the evil that's going forth in this world, we're supposed to shine. And that way, somebody who might feel like that God or the Son of God is way on the other side of the earth, that we can be a light in the earth. And so the song was Remember the Moment.
Boy, hey, bro, Professor, he's preaching. That's why you the you. That's why Pastor Mike Drew was like, hey, come on, man. You can't let you get up out of here, man. You doing too much, baby. So introducing here it is, man. You already know. Remember the Moon by our special guest, artist extraordinaire, JustCordell. We'll be right back. Hey, man, listen, this next, Google for Cocoa Puff. I don't even know what we're going to do, bro.
Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. You gotta know that you are his beloved. You gotta know his definition of love. Like it ain't based off the good that you do or the choice you choose, man, he just love you for you. To know he's not someone you gotta impress. So I might pull up to the church in my sweats. It should be cool, I always sit in the back as I get lost in his worship and he reveals all his plans. Product of son, I'm always welcome home. Embrace songs no matter how far I go. You're still a star when you forget who you are. The twinkle that's in inside, a beautiful made art. If you ever felt this from God, like we all felt this before, just take a peek over the clouds and reflect on the sun. They should remember the moment. Da, 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 da. Just remember the moment. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Just remember the moment. The light you give is a reflection of him. The world does not define a promise from him. The clouds cannot contain the light that you give, and even when it's unclear, just rest assured that he's there. Goodbye to worries and wandering minds. The feel overlooked, but treasure he hides. In his heart till he develop you right. My God's so perfect with timing, I realize it won't be by power or might. And I know it's not my battle to fight. If you ever felt the darkness at night, just know that he right where he wants you. Arise and shine, arise Elijah, the bell won't bow. And if it came with a bell, then he gon' bail us out. To the God who never fails, sure won't fail us now. And if he be lifted up, they can't bring us down. And if he be lifted up, then the world he'll drop. Well, lead a 99 to go get the one. The world gon' flock to my shepherd, cause he is good. Light of the world, when you see the sun, they should remember the moon. Da, 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 da. Just remember the moment. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Just remember the moment.
And if you ever felt the darkness of the night, know you're a treasure. In the secret place he hides, we are together in him forever.
And this little light of mine, this little light of mine,
turn your eyes and shine.
Just remember the moon.
Man, bring him back. Bring him. Remember the moon. I said, go ahead, then. This feel good. I'm like, yo, I feel like I need to be in the country somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
Oh yeah, man. That's my
Yo,
joint.
the young lady blowing, man. Yo, what's good? Who's that, man?
Oh yeah,
Yo,
man. That is Tori Paris, a really good friend of mine, amazing worship leader.
wow.
Met her through mutual friend, Church of God, and that's like my sister. And so, yeah, man,
Wow.
we real tight.
Yo, listen, lovey, man. That's like a lovey-dovey joint, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's great, bro. And I love the fact that you have all these different varieties of sounds, very eclectic, yet it still has a urban, brother sound. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah,
like dope, bro. I think it's
I
really great.
appreciate it.
Seriously, man. And yo, you already know we got to get you on the tour, bro. It's just I'm just gonna be honest. This is a
Let's
serious.
do it.
You already know the business. Yo, I'm just saying we doing this. We gonna figure it out, but you got to be with us. All right, so
Let's
let's
do
get
it,
back to
bro.
the news, man. Listen, folk, this I want to say something. This brother here, man, this brother right here, man. I'm gonna say the phrase, and you go, bro. I'm gonna say the phrase. This project, double duo, just bang, 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 without a doubt. Well, I'm just say
Uh,
with a doubt. Come on, talk about it, bro. What in
man,
the world, bro? You flipped the script, bro.
bro, it's without a doubt, man. It is a faith building project, man. God has been faithful without a doubt. He's been good without a doubt. I've been too far. I can't go back without a doubt. Man, it is just a faith building project. I'm so honored. I was able to meet up with my bro to Vinci through Rock City. And man, it's just lifelong, like it feels like we've been knowing each other forever. That's my brother. He is an amazing talent, incredible artist, incredible person. And man, just to be able to be on a project with him, man, we pretty much got this project done in like a month. Like
What?
it was just instant chemistry. Got the songs done, and man, it was up from there, Doc.
Wait. Okay, so all right, man, you got me messed up. We been vibing. Then you gonna so I'm gonna ask Professor to cue up that picture, man. The album graphic cover, the album art cover, whatever you want to call it. So, what inspired you guys, man, to come together? Da Vinci and you. What brought you guys together? Let's first
Man,
go, 'cause that's like crazy, bro.
it's just an instant vibe, bro. Like we met each other, had been seeing each other around church, and was like, bro, let's just get in the studio and see what happened. And it was like from that moment on, it was like, bro, we can do this. Like let's we was like, yo, let's drop a single. Then a single turned into we could do three. Then three turned into yeah, bro, we got a six pack and we ain't taking nothing out. So let's roll with it.
So what was that experience like? Because I love being in the studio, and I mean, a lot of times people see me from the sitting executive seat doing this kind of cool stuff, all the media stuff.
Mhm.
But as an artist, what did you enjoy the most about this project, this EP or project? Without a doubt, six singles. That's crazy, bro. Most
Six.
people put
Yeah.
one out, and they good, they Gucci.
I mean, I guess the chemistry, brotherhood, the chemistry with creating, it was just super fun to create together, and then bounce ideas off each other, which was pretty cool. And so, it's like one of the first collab projects I ever did, and so
Okay,
that was dope.
that's cool too. So we got to talk. So what song we gonna take them out with? That's the first thing. I mean, you got,
Hey,
bro, you got
he been too good.
too good.
He
That might
been
be
he
one,
been
bro.
too good, bro. He
No,
been
listen,
too good,
listen,
bro.
bro. It's not spelled out too good. It's the number two and then good. Two and then good. Like
Too
I'm the
good.
second. Too good. So
Yeah,
what
not
was it?
one time get a double dose.
Is it because it was just too good? What drove you to write that specific tune or that specific
You Yeah, bro, and it's because I mean, it's no word that could accurately describe like how good of a God he is, and he's good because he is God. And so, man, I was like, bro, we just gonna go and switch that thing and put a deuce on there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, man, it was really just saying, man, he's been good. He's not just been good, he's been God, and he's been too good. So we just went with the number two.
I love that. So wait a minute, before we play this, I gotta pray with you, man. We gotta send it out right. So
Yes,
how can
sir.
information. Professor, if you got that picture, we just gonna give them the picture. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna show them the picture of your face, and then you gotta tell them how they can get your music because it's out right now, folks. It's on every streaming platform. But let's go. Talk about it, man. That's what's up. This is called support. This is called Seed into Kingdom, baby.
Yeah, man, go get that right now. It's everywhere, without a doubt. Man, you can go to iTunes, Amazon, wherever you get your music from. Go download wherever you get your music from. Go download it. Man, you can follow us. You can follow TaVinci on Instagram. That's TVINCI. And then you can follow me anywhere. JustCordell, JustCordell on all platforms, man. It
Yes,
is that's the project, Doc. Go get that joint. Go
sir.
Fred, go get it, Minister Fred.
Yo, listen, I am pumped, man. Listen, I gotta pray with you guys, man. TaVinci, man, bad boy, man. That dude, musician wise, bananas. But that when you talking about 6 singles, knocking them out the park, new single, out since March. I mean, bro, listen, this like I really believe because I got, of course, what I love about what I do is I get sneak previews before y'all get it. But so I'm like, son, so you package y'all brothers package all that in a little over 2 minutes. I'm like, good God of mercy. And I'm like, I'm boom bap, so I'm classic boom bap with a lot of the flavor of sauce. You know what I mean? But I said, okay then. And you showed versatility because we know you got the singing hip hop vibe. Yeah, bro.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Man, bro, it's the gifts, man. Gifts given without repentance, man. And so I'm
now,
just thankful
he ain't even
that
know shit
God
right here.
it's the Lord now.
You take it. You go take this. Good. I'm like, okay, then it's too good here. You know what I mean? I was like, son. Yo, okay,
Bro.
Professor, come on. You gotta come. Y'all guys gotta holler at my man before. And we gonna pray with you. Then we gonna go out with this banger, man. Too Good by you already know TaVinci and my homie. My homie.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you already know the business. JustCordell, man. Yo, man, any closing remarks? Come on, man, bro. What's up? We're trying to get this
Man,
off.
tell X I said what's up. I don't see him, but tell
Oh,
him
he
I said what's up.
getting off this
Man.
without him coming up in here. You see me, y'all. I tell you, with certain people, you got to show. What's up, baby?
X, what's up, bro? Yeah, man. But man, just thank y'all so much, bro. Thanks for what you do, bro.
Hey,
Man,
praise.
it takes a special individual to be able to continue to just uplift other people who doing this in the gospel industry, knowing how talented, knowing how gifted you are. And so, man, I salute you guys, man. Thanks so much for what you do. You are changing the game, bro. You are having an impact on this earth. And so I just want to salute y'all in that, bro.
That's what's up. Now, listen, I'm gonna just go ahead and put this out here. Y'all always mad at me anyway. Then y'all be like, man, that's dope, Fred. I know. So, no shame. Repentance, I ain't repenting. Here's the deal. You already know we about to get ready for this next year. This festival, man, the Good Music and Arts Festival. This is our 4th year, folks. 4th year. It's going down. You already know. It's always that first Sunday after Kenny Anderson Jazz in the Park. He rocks it out the park in September, but it's going to always be the first Sunday in October. So, man, after you get through preaching and saving all them kids, we pulling him up here to Hunts Vegas. Him and TaVinci,
Let's go.
you might have to bring a dancer or two, man. Be like, we gonna do whatever we gotta
Yeah.
do. Yo, he gonna be up in the building, man. He gonna bless the mic, man. Bless the mic. Both of these brothers are gonna bless the mic. So, man, we're
Yes, sir.
excited. We gonna make that happen. Are we making that happen, Professor? We making that happen. He said, I just show up. So anyway, let me pray for you, family. Again, shout out to your whole family, man. Thanks again for taking time today. And if you're on the other side of the world this evening, make sure you follow my man too, for real, for real. That's what it is. Everything the @ just JustCordell, JustCordell, right? You got to you check in. If you check in with JustCordell, the @ TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, the whole nine, He got his website. Is just his name? There it is. You got all information. All of this stuff, bro. I need you all to make sure you support, man, and make sure when you see them faces, you got to get the gear. You got to get the project. We believe in kingdom support. You know, we talk about it all the time, man. I'm telling you, just people be like, man, well, I don't know why artists don't get, because you ain't buying the product. Buy the product. Don't say nothing to me about it. Y'all ask how much. It takes a lot to do this. This is a full-blown studio. And it's because people say, Fred, we want to see you do something for people. And that's why it stays alive and well. So again, support my man, JustCordell. JustCordell. I'm going all the way in too hard. So here it is. Let me pray, God. We just want to say thanks for blessing our brother, JustCordell, and to Vinci to do so much great work for the kingdom. Thank you for his work in community and ministry. Thank you for his family. Thank you for his partner in ministry, to Vinci. Thank you for what you've already allowed him to accomplish. Stellar Awards, Grammy nominations. Lord, you've allowed him to, gospel, Black Man Rock, gospel. I mean, he has been on quite a few platforms. He's a young brother, Lord. So I'm praying that you would just more elevate him even that much more. I pray every morning, every night, Lord, show me how big you are. Blow my mind. I ask that you blow JustCordell and to Vinci's mind. Show them how big and how intentional you are about them being their greatest example of you. Now, Lord, we ask a special hedge of protection around he, his family, and all that he touches. Keyboards, sounds, instrumentals, the whole nine. In the name of Yeshua the Christ, we thank you for the bag that you're going to continue to bless him with, bigger and better and more impactful. In Christ's name, Yeshua, amen. All right, man, you got to introduce your song, brother. This is hot off the press, baby. You already know how we do it. It's on and popping. It's going down. What we got, bro?
Yo, what's up, man? It's JustCordell and Intervention, and you are now listening to Too Good to Doubt. Too good. Let's get it.
Too good to doubt. Welcome to the party, couldn't have picked a better time. Fresh up out that water, man, some bros who down the slide. Extra W and weed, the way I wrestle with my pride. You either with me or against me, but you gotta pick a side. Healing, feeling, willing, raising up the sight. Now that Peter Paul, bro, that's in the Bible. Yellow, bro, I found a new little light to shine. When you got it, you just got it. Been too good for me to hide it. I confess my sins, right hand on the Bible. He didn't came to way too many times to count. Please excuse me if I'm dancing on your couch, cause he been too good to doubt.
I found freedom cause the sun has set me free. Now get it out. Every promise, if he said it, we believe it. Please excuse me if I'm standing on your seat, cause he been too good.
I found freedom cause the sun has set me free. Every promise, if he said it, we believe it. Please excuse me if I'm standing on your seat, cause he been too good. Welcome to the kickback, please just sit back, let me testify. Story after story, but they all end up with me alive. Devil thought he caught me, but I'm faster than that cheetah guy. I can't take no credit, I'm indebted to Jehovah Jireh. His timing good, he dynamite, that's word to JJ. I know he talks, I know he walks with me, that's oh yeah. Season been good like oh babe, ain't got good, I'm like oh yeah. Silver hair, one wish like Ray J. Look, please don't take your hands off me.
I confess my sins, right hand